So Nerdheim, if I gave you the stone, you would eventually get to the next level. Let me just double check. I think the issue was still we didn't have a free city we could send it to. Because Atlantis, this, we're at war. These other people's vassals. All right, tell you what, I'll give it to Nerdheim for now. Thank you, I hadn't realized that. I saw the button when I was looking through things earlier and testing on my own, and then promptly forgot completely about it. Yeah. All right, yeah. You still make your way over there. So if we tack here, we're going to be fighting both of these armies. But if we tack this one, we only fight it. It's because this one's defending a site, so it's actually not willing to participate in the outer combat here, which is interesting. And by interesting, I mean we're going to take advantage of that for sure. Can we move you here to join that? Thank you. And then do that, and all three of our armies will still get involved, but this one here will not. So we'll boop the one that's just chilling by itself first. Oh my god, when we move on the map, we leave a rainbow trail behind us because of our unicorn. I love it. Will it be multiplayer? Yeah, I believe multiplayer's in here. Yep. I haven't tried it, but I believe multiplayer is just a thing. So yeah, we're going to continue with plan mostly automate. We could automate from the other screen too, but this way we get to watch. I'm going to be on fast forward with a fair amount of automation, because otherwise it just takes me much longer to move units. Yeah, we are going to go for the silver landmark. Now, we've got those, one of the things I want to do, because we've got the tier 3 golems now, and some fairly high-level units. Now, the landmarks, we can't do this where we use multiple armies to fight. So we're going to make the best 6-unit army we can. Should I put both heroes in the same army for that? Maybe. Anyway, we're going to go and take at least the silver landmark. But yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. Don't know if we can take the gold one, because we've got a gold landmark right next to our capital city. I don't know that we can take that one, but the silver one, I suspect. All right, good. Now, there you go. You still have movement. Good. We can start this battle because we didn't take much damage. We'll clear out the great bird nest. Sport traits and heroes apply to other heroes, the same stack, or only non-heroes. It depends. A lot of the sport traits do specify non-heroes, but not everything. Yeah, we're fighting in Tundra Landscape, which is going to make a city up here a little less appealing, but still worth it, I think. Yeah, it's like 3 a pound for a lot will say applies to all units and head of the army. Well, that's true too. You have to be the head of the army. But yeah, some of these will say all units and some of these will say non-hero units. So you got to check your text. And yeah, if you've got someone with a lot of support traits, you want to make sure they're in the first slot of the army. Hope that archer doesn't kill itself here. I trust the AI. Mostly, probably. What is it that we're fighting here? Storm Spirit, tier 3. We're gonna stream for a total of 2 hours today. And I unfortunately can't go longer today because I have a flight to catch. Busy day. You have a favorite unit yet? No. Partially because I haven't played all the factions. I played a bunch with this sort of dwarf faction that we made, just to make sure I had a relatively decent understanding. I have started recording a Let's Play as Astral Elves, another custom faction I made that's aiming to be as different from this one as possible. And I have to say, I like that faction. It's less about the units, though, and it's more about we're really focused on spellcasting, and that's fun. We did lose an archer, an arbalist, but that's going to have to be okay. A lightning sword? Oh, that's great! So Quill can upgrade from his Illustrious Hammer, which does 10 physical damage, to a Lightning Sword, which does a total of 14 damage, but it's split between physical and lightning. So we'll do that. And yeah, so Quill's skills here. Yeah, he doesn't have anything supporty. If we take a look at Petra. Okay, so defensive training applies to all units in the army, which is great. The experienced leader applies to all non-hero units, and then she doesn't have any other support stuff. So if we're going to go and make the army to go and smack the Pilgrim's Passage right over here, we're going to want Petra to lead. I mean, she's going to be in a coordinating managerial position while Quill goes to the front lines and just beats the crap out of things. Now, I am going to want to go and plop our city down somewhere. Zoom out. Gold Vein. What is... Tranquility Pool. Iron Deposit. Yeah, I want these resources. Gold Vein over there. I think I want to plop the city down somewhere kind of here. Because then we should be able to reach more stuff. And a hero has to do it. So I think we'll probably start with that. But yeah, you're out of movement, so it doesn't matter. So we're not quite going to be able to do the merge thing yet. Oh, and I gotta kill some units over here. So I guess we will plan on moving. Well, I guess there's some dudes to boop over here too. Maybe we'll just do that and then keep moving. All right, anyway, next turn. So we're not casting any spells. Coming into Faith. Oh yeah, for Rally of the Lieges, Rune of Industry. Would give bolstering to our non-dwarfy units. I think I want to do this. The maintenance cost should be pretty low. We've got some pretty decent discounts. Oh, you still have movement? A city's cap, we're about to blow that cap up though. Let me just auto combat this in the interest of time. I know, we're missing the animation completely, but that's fine. Yeah, we actually have enough Imperium right now. I'm gonna make sure to blow up our city cap immediately. Boop. There we go. So now we've got space. We don't actually need it. We can put down the outpost first before we worry about the city cap, but that's why I don't randomly spend it on something else. All right, so you got the tavern here, you got the other thing. Oh yeah, we need a leader here. Do I have enough money to recruit another one? Cheaper ones are gonna be over right. No, right now they're all at least 250. Sometimes you can get an event that gives you one, in which case they're free. But we don't have anyone for that. So we can't get an extra hero currently, and we can't put him as Governor of Flare Spire, but we'll get one relatively soon, hopefully. This might be on the front war of the battle with Necron, so part of me is like, maybe I should make sure to get defensive stuff. But it looks like it, oh, there you go. Caltrop, Bastion. Caltrop's boosted. Let's go and do that. Part of me is like, maybe I should get production stuff first, but I kind of feel like I might want to just get Flare Spire's defense up. Archon Blood acquired. Did we get more Archon Blood? Maybe? Yes, mark all as seen, that's fine. Our alignment is now neutral. Yes, you can select the city cap skill multiple times. The cost does go up. So if we pop over here, you can see selecting it again would cost us 500. Which to me is kind of on the prohibitive side, so we may not do that. But it is an option if we're going tall and we've got lots of Imperium. Or if we want to go wide, right, rather than tall. Because we can also just spend the Imperium, for example, boosting our population in cities and make them bigger. So we've got some options over there. I think there's one of the species traits you can start with. Can also... I'm going to take this Iron Golem out and move it over here, because it's going to join the hit squad for Pilgrim's Passage. And this group here, yeah, all low-tier units, yeah, you're just going to merge in over there. Okay. Yeah. So you can get more. But I do think vassals are quite good in this game. So... Okay. So yeah, we have to move, because I'm looking to regroup with my hero unit anyway. We have to move you. This army here... We do have a gold tier, like a fairly highly promoted Anvil Guard. Although these are good too. Okay, this is only silver. I'm gonna maybe consider moving you out. You might make the final cut. These are all fully promoted, well, I don't know if that's fully promoted. Are you champion? You are. Oh, there's also a legend level. Okay. He's wondering about dipping into friendly territory for more heals, but... So these guys here, I'm just going to park them in Nerdheim. All right, we got to research some more. No sound. There should be sound, yeah. Which, if you don't have any sound, I guess you can't hear me say that. Steel Fury Chant. Yeah, we've had this for a while. The advantage of this is only going to take us one turn to research, which lets us pick a new tome faster. These are defensive units. Oh, no, it's a siege project that we can build when we siege a city. I think I'm tempted with that. And this gives us an extra structure we can build to defend our cities. I think I'm going to get the construct bolt repeaters so that if we start a war with Necron, I mean, a war with Necron seems inevitable, but then we'll have access to that. There we go. We're now orderly over here at 50. So we are getting some boost to our food and production. Do we want to build any special improvements? All of these, including the Golem Mine, benefit from having extra quarries, which we don't currently have here. I'm wondering about defensive structures, just because this Nerdheim might also be on the front, although I think Flare Spire is more likely to be the front. Yeah, maybe I'll just go down Arcane Institute so that we can move towards eventually getting the Research Guild. All right, we're going to cast the Rune of Industry. So all of the units that aren't our Mountain Dwarves, or Mountain Sprouts, are also going to get the Bolstering ability from our main species. Another ruler is announced. Message received. Your rivalry with Necron is no secret. Join me and we'll prevail over him together. Yeah, you want me to rivalry Necron, which I do agree with. I would love to do it, but we're kind of tight on money right now. Necron is trespassing in my domain. Okay, so this happens if we don't have open borders and they have a unit inside of our border. That's considered trespassing. Now, this actually generates extra grievances, which is great. We want more grievances on our side so we can declare a justified war. Now, I can go and resolve these by forgiving it, which increases our relationship, or I could sell it off. But no, I want to keep these grievances right now, although the selling, that's some good money. I want to keep the grievances because I'm sort of hoping to start a war. Or if I sell it off, then he'll be able to start a just war against me, which I'm kind of okay with him starting a war. Oh. And it's funny that despite being dwarves, we haven't done anything in the underground lair at all. Whoa, cat person. Rakshagi. Very evil cat person. Oh, they have ritual cannibalism. Great stuff. Grand Devourer. Yeah, I bet you are. Okay, we're not going to send you any money because I don't think we're going to be friends anyway. All right, you camp there. Yeah, you complete your movement to here and camp. You're going to chase these guys down, but we're going to keep moving. Oh, hello. Maybe we should boop these along the way, actually. So we do have enough money, or we did before we spent some money to recruit a hero, but we can't right now because we started some construction. Declare war with the defensive pact. Paladin AI join you, Necron. So with the defensive cap, when someone you have a defensive pact with starts a war, you do get called in, but you can say no, fine. But you have the option of bringing in. We actually upgraded to a full alliance with Mashara, which means if she doesn't come into the war, like if we start the war, she will get a call to arms. She could still say no, but it would break the relationship and would be considered a very evil act. So there's a very good chance that the AI would join me. Now, you are going to be out of range for starting here, which is fine. Yeah, we may as well boop these guys while we're here, although we are awfully damaged. I think it's worth doing. We do have enough, like, healing effects and things that are going to happen. The Blinkaport with the unicorn is just great. That is one isolated archer unit. Does chance the ally join the war affected by how justified the war is? That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that, actually. Careful of spiky snowballs. I'm more worried about yellow snowballs. Sundering the defense. Yeah, our units tear apart the defense of anyone we hit, which is pretty substantial. Oh, yeah, I forgot to build the roads along the way just because I'm dumb. That's the reason. Because I'm dumb. I forget to toggle those off between turns. That lightning bolt, baby. I'm so happy we gave Quill that item. And it's so good on a high mobility unit, so one that's mounted, and especially with a teleport, because it does require, like, things to be in a line. I'm wondering about ignoring this one, just to spare us a little bit of damage for this encounter here. But yeah, I forgot about the roads. I mean, we can still add a little bit more here. Merge to that road. Oh my god, there's more stuff to fight along the way, too.
Yeah.
I don't have to. But it's probably fine. Oh, you can't actually reach there this turn. Okay. Construct bolt repeaters is done. Ready for our next siege. This is interesting because we drop it in combat and it does do an AoE heal around it. But I think what I might do, I don't think I care about it that much. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. The morale boost is good too. Yeah, bacon. You're right. How can we refuse baconing? Hold on. Before I go and spend money on a building, let's actually recruit our hero. Let's grab one of these level 5 ones. We got Fadir Dent, who is lucky. Crit chance increase is nice. Higgy, who's resourceful. Bonus regeneration in the world map. That's kind of appealing. Oh, they're not a mountain dwarf, and I think I really want to focus on the mountain dwarfs. I'm gonna get Higgy Dent over here. Presumably the sister of Petra. Defense, fighting, sprint, vigor. Yeah, they definitely want to get in melee. Maybe what we'll do is we'll set them up with a two-handed weapon. Just so we've got someone who's using that. So yeah, now it's telling me, hey, you've got no governor for Flare Spire, which was true before, but I didn't have a hero to assign to it. So we're gonna assign Higgy over here. And speaking of, let's take a look at your gear here. Because you might have come with some... No, these are pretty much based here. Oh, I don't have a two-handed melee item for you. And fighting is definitely a benefit to melee attacks, so we do want you focused on melee. So I guess we'll just leave you as is. Give you a crown. Chest pace of vitality. Yeah, because this boosts magic attacks, which we don't want. Might want to check new mounts. Oh, we have another cloud in a bottle? Sure, let's give that to you. You respec heroes, the first one is free. That's a good point. We could respec you to be someone optimized for the bow. Yeah, you know what? Let's try it. If we dismount... No, I think the two-handed weapon will still show up here. I thought. If I'll unequip the mount... No, yeah, it just doesn't show up. Because what happens, it'll still show up here, and you click on this, and then it'll automatically remove the mount and whatnot. Yeah, you know what? Let's do the respec, because I've never done this. Boop. And yeah, let's make them an archer-focused person. And yeah, as an archer, you still get to keep your mount, which is good. I don't know if the mount is as valuable, because I don't think I care about the mobility as much in combat, but it's still cool that it exists. Okay, so yeah, let's get you fully focused on archery. Now, we do get to pick a new signature skill. I don't think I need Blink on a ranged person. Assassinate is melee, so I'm not as interested in it. Frostfire Detonation's pretty good. I mean, this is a long-range attack and an AoE. We're not necessarily going to be boosting this character's magic damage, but it's still pretty sexy. Always good to summon more things in combat. Hard to argue with summon animals. Tier 3 random animal is pretty good. Attacks from this unit from within 3 hexes, so this works better if we're close up, which we may not be looking for. And Dark Ritual, right, a long-range attack. I mean, range 6 is pretty good. Little AoE, can turn zombies. I think we'll summon animal. Yeah, maybe more of a ranger. I mean, we've got this like foresty sort of chest plate and everything. So yeah, let's give you archery. So archery 2 just needs more warfare skills. Melee and physical ranged attacks can sunder defense, which we're already stacking. I mean, this is a ranged physical attack. Let's get Sundering Strikes. We do have the orb as well. This is magic attack. We could have done that, but then we wouldn't be setting up an archer. So no, I'm going to keep going with this kind of vibe. I think I'm happy with it. So I'll grab Sundering Strikes. We'll grab Archery level 2, more damage, more accuracy. Is there level 3? There's Killing Momentum, which is pretty good. And all we do need to do is put more points into Warfare. Bolstering is when we get hit. As a ranged character, I don't think we're going to get hit as often. Oh, Obsidian Weaponry boost works with physical range attacks as well. And now we can get Eagle Eye for +1 range, plus 10% accuracy. Bam. So actually, the Cloud in a Bottle might not be as useful for you because you might not be in range. On the other hand, it's going to be a good way to shove people away. If someone comes into melee contact with Higgy here, we can go ahead and knock them away with Cloud in a Bottle and then resume range attacks. Yeah, she's going to be an awesome sniper. And what we should do is have you... And you're a little undefended now. Well, maybe what I'll do is I'll just park you near the Pilgrim's Passage. You know, I'll put you into Nerdheim here. And then when it comes time to assault Pilgrim's Passage, I'll send her here. So it's going to be a 3-hero squad. We can annex more territory. Well... Always looking for more gold, although this province is occupied, so we won't get to take advantage of the gold vein. Now, I will get the gold if I build the quarry as well, right? Or even the farm. We'll get the gold vein once it's cleared out. And maybe I'll start building quarries, because we do actually have a lot of provincial improvements that can be boosted by quarries, and we do have a quarry here, so already there's some adjacent stuff that can factor in. So I think maybe I'll do this. Since we do have the trait that makes our quarries give us extra gold, let's do that. I like the mines because more gold in general is pretty good, but yeah. You're not recruiting any units, which I think is fine right now because we're still tight in money. I think I prefer having it go into construction, so that's going to be okay. I'm not going to spend Imperium to increase the population. Petra leveled up. Excellent. What kind of more spellcaster stuff we can give her? Magecraft level 2 ignores more status resistance, which means our... Oh, it's burning on her staff. More of a chance to land burning versus things that have status resistance. Get the accuracy boost. We could also get things like Fire Evoker, which gives her a new ability to do an AoE. Right, the double up. Distant Invocation. Magic attacks +1 range. Maybe I get this, actually. The orb is tier 2. That's good point. Now, the staff here is 16 base damage. The orb is only 10 base damage. The advantage, though, is it would let us have a mount on her, but all we have is a pony for slightly increased movement. So I think I'm going to stick with the Staff of Fire just for some more raw damage currently on her, even though it's only tier 1 versus tier 2. Oh, orb is multi-hit. Oh. All right. So we'll do that. What is Despair? Oh, morale hits. That's kind of cool. So it might... I think I'm still going to go and give her... Well, actually, I'm going to give her Distance Evocation for +1 range. Yeah. Done. Confirm. Close. Excellent. And I guess... Hold on. Did it auto give her a pony? Yeah. I mean, we may as well give her a pony, even though I don't think it's going to matter much. Give her the cloud? I mean, I think I mean, ideally, we'd like everyone to have the cloud. Will's got another level up as well. We're going to keep going smashy. I like this. Defensive Master, always end your turn in defense mode.